a metro like Mumbai is like 40-50,000 goes in your monthly expenses. In hand, you barely get, what, 20,000 a month. Now, in that, how do you invest? Where do you spend? How do you make, time for your other activities? And I mean, it's a bit of a struggle, I feel.
Whatever salary you are at, if you can control your income to expense ratio, you look at, say, if you apply for a home loan, all of them look at what they call FOIR, which is called the fixed obligation to income ratio. Yeah? If you are in range, if you are, say, at 60-70% expenses, which means you have 30% of disposable income available, you actually get a home loan sanctioned. That's the premise on which home loans get approved today. I think for youngsters, if you fix that to say, I need to make sure whatever I make, 20% will always be available to invest. It could be 20, it could be 30, it could be 40, depending on whatever range you take, whether it is 70, 80 or 100,000 that people make.
With a 70,000 rupee salary per month, break it up for me. How much should I invest? Because taking into consideration that most of these people live on rent, right?
So I have a view on rent. I've been a very strong opponent of rent. I always think that when you have a cash flow that you are giving to somebody, doesn't matter who it is, if you're not creating an asset out of it, that money is really wasted. Because finally you pay that for 15 years, 20 years. My sense is if you pay it for 15, 20 years, you will be able to create a 50 lakh to 75 lakh asset for you for sure. But if you pay the same rent for the same 10, 15 years and keep paying the rent, you don't create any asset for yourself.